What's up, guys? Tonight we're going to be reacting to top 10 scary videos that'll make you wet the bed.
You guys already know in the last video where we were doing that ghost hunting video, I screamed until I was dead, basically. So you guys already know that I'm gonna scream and wet the bed tonight.
so hopefully we don't wet the bed. Let's
Yeah.
get into it, guys.
Like you.
Okay, here we go. Top 10 scary videos that'll make you wet the bed.
Please,
Let's
no.
go.
I can't watch this one already. Oh my gosh, if that ever happened to me, I would cry.
I would cry.
If
Shut
you
up.
want clean sheets in the morning, you'd better skip this top 10. Simply put, these videos are simply too scary. Number 10.
Number
Look
10.
behind you. If the only friend you could make at the park was
Whoa.
a demon ghost
There was
girl,
something like
would
up
you
the
still
slide,
play
like a
along?
clown thing.
Posted to the r/ghosts subreddit. Redditor Miserable Ad 1849 explains that the video she's posting is her neighbor's. She writes, their children were playing on a slide and they noted that some kind of face was showed behind their daughter and there weren't other children playing.
Dude.
That's just like, I would cry. It was about to snatch her. Oh my gosh, that looks like
The video
Chucky.
shows a
like Michael
girl going
Myers.
down the slide.
Oh, yeah,
it
it
even looks
actually
like she's
does.
being pushed. She lands at the bottom,
guys don't
knocking
know
into
this,
her
I'm scared of
sister.
scary
Well, no one likes to bump into someone at the bottom of the slide. All's good, right? Look more closely at who appears at the top. A ghostly child's face pops up,
Yeah, we
curtained with
see
dark
it.
hair, and the scary figure looks like it gave the girl a push down the slide. Then, mysteriously,
Just
the
a friendly
ghostly
nudge.
figure pulls away out
Just a
of
friendly
view
nudge.
instead of taking
Yeah.
her turn. The
Every
creepiest thing
turn.
about
It
the
could've
figure is
stabbed
its
her,
palette
it's like-
coloring. It's dark out, so colors are not bright, but the other girls appear alive and vivid. Ghost
could
Girl,
be
on the
fake.
other hand,
It could
her
be
coloring
fake
is
because
pale
they
and
could just
dull. I
take
think
a
that girl
picture
might
of
have
the
a
thing
ghostly
and then put it on there.
companion. Number 9. Shut the door. Social media influencers
Shut
and
the
content
door.
creators beware. Your next video might attract photobombs of the paranormal variety. Published to YouTube by Trendwave in
Oh,
June
you
of
see something
2019,
moving.
the scary video shows that even ghosts can be gate crashers.
Oh, I
A
can see
young
there's
woman
like
is
a
filming
hand.
footage for her channel. As she's talking very nonchalantly to her
Please don't show
viewers,
this.
the door behind her swings shut with great force.
We already know it. We saw it before you. Please tell me that's I would cry.
But let's rewind back. Not only did the door slam, but something appears to have slammed it. Look closely at the
Yeah,
top
we
of the
already
door
saw
frame, and you can see the cause. A creepy,
Look closely at the
transparent looking
top of the
face peeks
door
around the
frame.
corner before pulling out of sight again, and then the door slams shut. A young woman approaches the door to see who or what was there, but she doesn't look alarmed or concerned,
that.
which
Yeah,
makes us
when
think
I
she
was
found
just-
nothing, but I'm sure you're alarmed. In fact, you might have just wet the bed. Number
We're not on a
8,
bed right
Batty
now, sorry.
Poltergeist. Don't you hate it when you think you're alone, but you discover you're very much not at full volume? Published by Dark Ghost Paranormal in
Is there
May of
anything there?
2020, this abandoned house doesn't seem to be empty after all. After entering the attic, this Russian paranormal investigator comes across these creepy old-timey strollers with
I was just
plastic
about to
baby
say,
dolls
dude,
inside.
that's creepy.
This
That's
one
the
appears
most
to have
creepiest
black
thing
lips and
ever.
eyes. In one room, the investigator sets up his camera when this happens. Something is shaking aggressively, almost like a washing machine. The shaking goes on for a while, then a shadow disturbs the red light in the next room before the light shuts off completely, like a breaker went off.
It's just an earthquake, guys. Earthquake.
Same time, the shaking stops. Later, from that same room, something is heard being thrown. It sounds like a rock or something small.
Gosh, it scared me.
The investigator soon enters the scene with his flashlight to adjust the camera. He ends up shooting film on his smartphone while lots of animal noises can be heard squeaking in the background.
Смартфон. Потому что все камеры стоят там.
These same bats will later come after him, flying straight at him like Dracula. Shortly after, the lights go out a second time and the investigator is talking. He stops short when he hears something. He turns and in the doorway you can clearly see a shadow fall. What is standing in that doorway?
Oops.
I don't see anything.
Perhaps it causes what happens next. Again while filming, the bats circling the ceiling. In the red room, something is thrown across the room. This sends the investigator running out of there fast. He leaves the room but then returns for his equipment. Now that's true dedication. Would you be able to re-enter a room where an aggressive, angry ghost has made itself known? Number 7. Creepy Critter. That oil spill on the ground may not be what you think. Published to Thriller Tamisha in July of 2021. This creepy critter was caught on CCTV footage, at first blending into random splotches on the surrounding concrete and
These are really
asphalt,
not
but
this
soon
big.
it pops up from its camouflage position and starts crawling, scuttling about.
Is that
When
like
it
a
first
baby
appears
doll?
on the scene, it bear crawls
It has to
across
be
the
a baby.
pavement before standing to thrash at a
it's a
poster
child.
on the wall. After the poster is torn, it scurries off again. Zooming in on the creature reveals it's even creepier close up.
I don't know what that is. Zooming in on the creature.
The scary thing looks humanoid, but its eyes are glowing, its mouth is wide, and its face is not well defined. Do you know what this creepy critter might be? All we know is that it clearly doesn't look like the animated series. Treese, is anybody here an anime fan? Number 6,
Whoa,
who's in
yeah.
your back seat? You're sitting in the driver's seat of your car when you feel eyes on you from the back seat. YouTuber Dark Path Scary's video published in June of 2021 reveals whose eyes those are that are burning into the back of your head. In the video, a young man is taking a phone call and doesn't notice this demon child with glowing eyes glaring at him.
That's so creepy.
Nope. Nope.
That's so creepy.
It sits there silently, watching its victim with glowing, kohl-rimmed eyes. When he does finally notice, he leaps across
Ugh.
the seat and out of the video, while the mysterious creature
Oh my
ducks out of
gosh.
view.
I
This
would
video serves as a
freak
reminder, the next time you don't feel alone in your car, look over your shoulder, because you may not be alone. Number 5, Britain's
Yeah, I'm
Area
gonna start
51.
thinking about
The
that when
UK
you
has
say
its own version of Area 51, known as the Burlington Bunker. Atlas Obscura describes the 34-acre subterranean bunker. The mile-long bunker complex contains 60 miles of road and in its time was self-sustainable, fitted with a kitchen, cafeteria, hospital, offices, and much more, all below the ground. Needless to say today, it's the perfect place for an urban exploration adventure, which is exactly what the crew of Dark Arts TV set out on in this scary video.
This guy
Published in
pushes
November of 2020, the channel writes, "We explore above surface at highly sensitive sites
That's
before
so
heading over
creepy.
100 feet underground into Box Mine to find the infamous secret red door that leads into Burlington, Area 51 UK. The group attempted to explore the bunker the previous year but were stopped by security before they even entered. And yet they returned for more, and this time they wouldn't be disappointed. As they walk through the woods, a black hooded figure is seen lurking behind the fence.
Police say it's nothing to do with us anymore. We don't use this place. We're not underground. It's nothing to do with that.
Whoa.
He's visible for just a moment before walking off into the thick trees. The figure looks like it appears out of thin air. Is it security personnel yet again, a ghost? Or are they not alone on the premises?
On the
After entering
premises.
underground, it's clear this place is not stable. A thick beam of wood is propping up the rock above, and in the background, a male whisper is heard.
On you, bro.
Yeah, on me, bro. Wow.
What it says is inaudible, and it's unclear if it's just one of the boys, but it's certainly creepy. Later, as they're climbing over the large chunks of cement and rocks, the camera is directed towards a dark tunnel to the right. There's a light glowing down there. It might be a flashlight, or it could be the light at the end of the tunnel. At one point, they find a Christmas tree, which was clearly set up for a party. It looks like a little
Christmas,
fire was
guys.
even pitched with a small makeshift brick fireplace. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, anyone? They continue on and find these strange brick people set up as roadblocks, or the unofficial guards of the bunker.
Roblox.
I want to see number one.
Although they look quite harmless, they're actually pretty creepy. The group stops short when they hear something that sounds like rumbling. While they're talking, a whistle is also heard in the background.
Yeah. So you've got the throne of bones and now you've got the throne of bricks. Well done.
Hey,
Get in there. Get in.
They finally arrive at the infamous red door, and the strange alarm starts going off. It sounds like the alarm on a child's plaything. A thick teal smoke is then emitted. They think it might be harmless and devise to scare them, but decide it's not something they should be breathing in. They also start to feel lightheaded, and they can hear something behind the red doors. They believe it could be dogs.
Dude, that's mad trippy though.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a dog.
Yeah, dogs.
Whether dogs have been sicked on them or not, they should probably think about getting out of there before they inhale too much of this mysterious gas. Number 4, Poltergeist Party. Lainey and Ben's crazy haunted house doesn't hold back. Published to their YouTube channel in July of 2021, the following videos are sure to make you wet the bed. In the first video, Ben says he made it home before Lainey and came upon
That's
this.
creepy.
And I've come into this. Smash mug.
The cupboard is open and a mug is smashed on the kitchen floor. The poltergeists that haunt the place must have had one of their signature parties. Ben notes he has CCTV cameras set up in his home, so they can quickly check out what happened. And here's what happened.
Just so you know, guys.
The cupboard slings open and a mug launches out, smashing to pieces on the
Oh no,
floor
they
and
can
making
break
quite
me.
a racket. The poltergeists
you.
in Lainey and Ben's house are some of the most active we've ever seen. What do you think these mysterious spirits are up to? Whatever it is, as YouTuber Sue Smith suggested, it's probably time to invest in some shatterproof mugs. Number 3, Possessed Lady. What would you think if someone ran at you backwards? Published in July of 2021, this lady in red is about to take Scary to a whole other level. Wandering down the street with her arms spread wide, the woman is wailing at the sky. She walks slowly forward but seems to have attracted a crowd, who all enter the street to see what's going on. That's when she starts running at them, backwards and with her arms still spread wide. The image is beyond creepy.
running backwards.
Needless to say, this alarms every one of the
Yeah, she's
onlookers in
running
her
backwards.
path,
Yeah,
who
I
all
saw
run
her.
away as
Scary about
fast as
that.
they can. But the wailing lady doesn't capture anyone.
would
Instead, she
smoke her
collapses
running
backwards on the ground.
She literally
Is
fell.
this woman out of her mind? Is she possessed? Or is this some kind of joke? All I know
Definitely
is
a
she
joke.
definitely
Definitely
needs some
a
assistance. Number 2, Middle of Nowhere Mansion. This abandoned mansion, once owned by millionaires, is plopped right in the middle of nowhere. The perfect place for ritualists to set up shop. Published to YouTube by Steve Ronan in February of 2021. This scary video explores the site of these rituals. Before heading inside, Steve gets some crazy vibes from this abandoned car parked out front. Covered in snow, the car looks as though it's been in an accident. Its hood is bent out of shape. Upon entering the place, they see it's been torn apart, the homeowner's property
actually a
scattered
nice,
across
like,
the floor.
It's a big
They
house.
come
I'd
across
live in
an
there,
old suitcase
you know?
with a rose pink
Shoot.
gown inside alongside some worn slippers. Although the gown looks
slippers.
new, the slippers look very old, judging by their style and their use. Atop the fireplace is a nativity scene. The fireplace itself appears to be a false fireplace without a chimney, purely there for decoration. On a rocking
Purely.
chair in another room is a mysterious book called The World's Last Mysteries. On the cover is an Aztec sunstone. Steve says he's going to look for this book as it might lead him to new places to explore. And finally, in the bedroom, the star of the show, a ritualistic symbol is painted into the floor.
I found this satanic symbol that everyone keeps talking about here. Here, there used to
See
be
that?
like
You
candles
get out.
and a bunch of weird artifacts and even like mouse and rats and animals.
Steve says there were once candles, creepy artifacts, and rats and other
see
animals
that, you
surrounding
get
this
out.
symbol, but now stuff is piled over top of it, and the room looks like it's been cleaned up, but the symbol still lingers here. Perhaps no one has been able to get rid of it, no matter how hard they tried. Number 1. Open
Number
and
one, baby.
shut case. While
Unsubscribe
it's
to this
scary
guy
enough to
and
capture paranormal footage on
subscribe
video
to
while you're
him.
not in the room, it's even scarier when it happens right in front of you. Published to YouTube in September of 2015, Michael D. McGee writes, I was sitting at my computer when I caught the door opening and closing out of the corner
That's
of
him.
my eye. It kept starting and stopping, so when I finally got my camera, this is what I captured.
Just watch it. There it goes.
Where is he?
This is what I was doing. It's just gone back and forth, back and forth.
At the beginning of the video, just as Michael said, the door is opening and closing in a very strange manner. It doesn't slam shut like a draft has pushed it closed.
That's
Watch right
probably
before the
you.
door opens. A shadow
probably
appears
you.
briefly on the cardboard box to the left.
This is what I was doing. It's just gone back and forth, back and forth.
What?
Well, you might think it's Michael's shadow. He's holding the camera very
That's the first thing I
still,
thought,
so we
dude.
can't imagine he's the one who casted it. Could it be that he's not alone? Michael enters the room to investigate. There's no one under the bed or visible in the room, but there does appear to be a handprint smudged on the closet mirror. He looks through the wardrobe and everything else but finds nothing. There are no windows open in the room either, which confirms the draft is unlikely. Michael tells the spirit in the room that it's unwelcome. Maybe the spirit is thinking the same of him. Are you sure you're brave enough to watch this list? Because
Damn, dude. I don't think that's gonna make me pee my pants at all.
This guy's a liar.
Yeah, that was it, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like,
If you want, we can make another one.
subscribe to your boy. Yeah, and maybe we can make another one. You never know.
Part 2.
Yeah, we out of here. Peace.
I ain't fresh off the plane, I check my chains and all my luggage. You think that designer make you different, but it doesn't. You don't know the difference between getting rich and buzzing. Creeping in that Jeep with GR3, yeah, that's my brother. If she think it's something, I can drop her like it's nothing. No, it's fine, I'll find another hoe. That diamond's diamond.